Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. Boppio just released another update, so I wanted to put this video together to give you the scoop. Version just released is version 0.2.2. Now there are a bunch of new features in the game since it was last featured on the Glidercat channel some months ago actually. Before we get into those though, let's take a look at the game's brand new trailer. Then we'll come back and talk more about all the new stuff. Here we go with the trailer. Okay, so that was the trailer. And the first new feature I want to mention you did not see in that trailer. You heard it. That's right. I'm talking about the music. It's a brand new addition to the game, and I think it's really quite good. Now, I don't know if all of the songs intended for the final release have been added to the game yet, but what's there already is fantastic. I think you will like it. It's a welcome addition to the game in my view. I'm not huge on music. A lot of times I just turn it off when I play. But the music they've added here to Boppio is quite good, actually. So then the next big feature I wanted to cover is the addition of enemy creatures. Now, right now, I don't believe there's a way to turn them on, turn them off or toggle them. That may come later. But the two new creatures that have been added to the game, the first ones are quadrupeds. They may get a new name, but they will attack you if you get too close to them. You can see those here. And then the second are the worms. So these guys spit goo on you, and that goo will cause some damage, and it's going to slow you down for a short period of time as well. So you got to be careful with that, especially if you got quadrupeds on your tail and you get hit with the goo. It's going to slow you down. Now, currently, to fight these guys off, you hit the tab key to enter battle mode, and then whack at them with your pickaxe. Again, some of these details could change. We're still early access, but right now to get the battle mode, you hit tab and then you'll take a different stance. Your character will take a different stance. You'll move a little bit slower, but then you can start attacking your enemies. And the creatures aren't that hard to manage just yet, I should say. But you do need to be careful. As you can see here, I kind of got the short end of the stick here. I got overwhelmed by some quadrupeds and bit the dust when I really was trying not to for the whole playthrough. Anyway, that's some footage from the Let's Play I'm going to talk about later. Let's see. And there's also several new machines in this version that you can use in your factory, including steel furnaces, chemical plants, and electric mining drills. And the tech tree has also been completely redone. I don't know if you remember it before. It was kind of a horizontal presentation and there wasn't a whole lot there. I think some things have been added and you can see it here. And then we've got oil has been added as a resource to the game. We still have the iron and the copper and the stone and the coal, but oil has been added. So that's kind of cool. And there's a new pump jack machine or an oil rig, derrick oil derrick, I believe it's called, that you use to pump the oil out. And there's also some new materials that you can produce in your assemblers and other factory buildings. And then you can check out all the details and also find a link to the game's Discord server at the Boppy Games website. I'll put a link to that in the description. And then on the Boppy Games website, you'll see the devlogs. Then you can also find the link to the Discord. And then I'll also be posting another preview Let's Play season of Boppio, kind of like we did, I think it was back in January. And boy, the game has come a long, long way since that preview season. And that previous season is still getting a lot of views. So I wanted to get this new one up as soon as possible because that's almost like a different game at this point. But yeah, in the previous season that I'm going to post here within a couple days of this video posting, it'll be using this latest release of the game. So watch for that. It's a lot of fun. And then the current target release date for Boppio has been moved. It's now targeted for release on May 19th, 2021. And I also know that the developer intends to keep working on the game. I think he mentioned like a year or more after the release. So the work is going to continue even after the release date. I know he's going to stick with it. And now there was an open play test available, and I believe literally a few hundred people were able to get in on the free play test. They contributed a ton of feedback in the Discord to the developer, and then the developer has been streaming his development on Twitch. I've been watching a lot of that and just squashing bugs and adding new functionality. So you can get a link to that also in the Discord. So go check out the Discord if you want to see the streaming. But again, getting back to that playtest, it's no longer accepting new players. It's pretty much filled up. You know, that could change just like anything. But as of I'm recording this, the date that I'm recording this, they're not taking in new players to the playtest. I do believe there's plans to put together a free demo version of Boppio, but I'm not sure what the timing is of that. If you're at all interested in getting your hands on the game, I would again highly suggest that you check out the game's Discord for more info. There's nothing to it. If you're not familiar with Discord, there's nothing to it. You just download an app, put in the address for the server, which you'll find on the Boppy Games website that I'm going to link in the description. And then you can just ask a question and you will most likely get a response pretty darn quick. And then if you enjoy learning about upcoming games like Boppio, I highly recommend checking out my First Look playlist. There's a bunch of cool games in there, just like Boppio. And I'm willing to bet that you're going to find something in there that you're really interested in, but that you haven't heard of yet. So check that out. I'm constantly researching new games, and that's First Looks playlist is where they land first. So definitely check that out, and then consider subscribing to the Glidercat channel if you're interested in upcoming games and kind of being in the know with what's coming down the pike. And with that, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Really, I mean it, and I'll see you in the next one.